We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will. Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful. What happened to these children?
Red means stop.
What are they?
Green means go.
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia?
All little girls
Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Compromise? Is that why we came here?
We are living in the future.
Well, I say you should have to prove you're properly versed.
Funny.
What?
You're not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected...
No mask, No entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These imitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any. What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome, please have a look around.
Excuse me. The lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon?
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you that...
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash? I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Did you look for the mask?
Didn't see one.
There's no other way to get us into Cohen's. It's got to be back there.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box. Damn. Must be somewhere else.
Say, Betty, seems like you're carrying a little of that big weight. I know. I should really use a reduction plasmid, but I'm terrified of needles. Haven't you heard? Plasmids are now...
Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Poof. They're all gone.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist Struggle, or Rapture Records straight ahead?
I told her. I need someone to listen to.
Dr. Steinman.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the Star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trenet, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely. Isn't it lovely?
Oh. Yes.
Oh, music does something to me.
Gotta find that box. Nothing. Well, only one place left.
Part of us that... I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
Frank Fontaine.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason, and one reason only. He built a...
All that unpleasantness.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about
How's he
art.
hiding that box?
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
Would you like me to tell you?
Oh, would you? You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Amazing. A few months peace and quiet is done for the general.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
How was Ryan taken?
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeeps. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Dance, dance, move! Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
The stick!
For God's sake!
My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
Need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes, it is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to
Listen,
go.
Cohen, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Sucho.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Su Chong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
Because I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty!
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. All right, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt. Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over. Skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
I want the frosted one. Get me the frosted.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosted.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
Washed up!
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this. When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
There, little birdies. Eat it up. It's good for you, you know? I've never heard of birds that didn't like... I heard you!
Some fella nearby? You should be ashamed! Where do you get off?
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
Feel your cravings at the circus of value. Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Gary, do you see that too? Looks like some doorway into another place, some time. I do, Betty. And it's absolutely nothing to
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
You'll need to get used to sitting a few straight legs from time to time. I suppose we are living in the future.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Yeah, our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Come on. Just let me in, okay?
There.
Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now, all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. If you keep quiet, maybe you can get the drop on them. Even the odds.
Yeah. Maybe even lay down a trap or two.
Fine on me again. Always be right this time.
Who is it? Don't watch!
Get up. Get up. want to thank me? Next time, try ducking.
Oh, don't think I didn't hear that.
The smuggler is the friend of the parasite. It
You
is
should
your
know that I do anything.
Stop! Look up there.
I deserve
I don't need to be.
Here!
Great!
rumor is the tool of the parasite. Fontaine is dead. Rapture lives.
solid armor. Come on. Let's work something out.
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who'll hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. And once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her atom,
That's an example of a few bad.
they cut a less sympathetic figure.
Rapture was being undermined by. Undesirable types. Where would you put them?
Orion takes competition.
You know as well as I do. These decisions come from the entire.
Did I lock the door?
Over there! You see him?
There's a sale at Riot Coaching.
Welcome to the circus of no refund, no return. Welcome to the circus of value. No refund,
Bookings.
no return.
Characters gotta come into account.
Who the hell are you? After all I've done! Make yourself heard.
Looks like the plasma department is back that way. I'm sure we'd find something useful there. Got it.
Check the stove. 6 times a night. 12 on Fridays. Only way to be sure.
Oh, don't think I didn't hear that.
Your heart may hurt.
With this insulin shaker.
Patch yourself up! Mr. DeWitt, here! That's all I've got! DeWitt, ammo! You need this!
Great.
This is what happens when I snap!
Your pie was out or your coffee's cold. Your wife's ex-husband just got parole. Don't fret. Ladies, don't let a few wrinkles or curls.
Why did Ryan lock up all of Fontaine's followers in a department store?
He needed somewhere to put Fontaine's buttonman. Why not shut down the competition in the bargain?
But I thought Andrew Ryan was all about free markets and open competition.
All those ideas lose their luster when the quarterly earnings come in and you find the other guys eating your lunch. Either way, Fontaine's dead.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
Nobody gets even a sip unless I say so. You got it? Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man. You never respected God!
That's all I have right now. Mr. DeWitt, get up! Mr. DeWitt!
Conflict. That's how we evolve. Physically. No
Can't find anything.
Land these spots!
In case you need it, take this.
That'll do.
the snarl and turmoil of conflict.
What's that now? I should warn you. Give me a piece of the action. Reload!
Mr. DeWitt.
Seems right
The
up your alley.
plasmid? Have you forgotten what we came for? Done.
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000...
Man, I planted a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
See him?
A cognitive primitive. Is that what you limit yourself to be?
A rapture reminder. Wanting an item from the service is forgivable. Buying or smuggling one into Rapture is...
All right. I know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
Then why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
You spiff rabbit.
Open it.
Sure thing.
How you in the back room?
Do it.
Done! I'm looking!
Do it!
Sure thing! Here, ammo! Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
Do it!
Done!
Dinner should be on the table. Oh, I know. But it won't be ready for another hour. Betty, haven't you heard about the radar range? The latest expansion for Viking heuristics? Gee, what's that? The radar range keeps food from the inside, using microwaves without or fire.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refunds, no returns.
That's amazing. With the radar range, I can boil lots.
Do it now.
Okay.
Oh, and brew a delicious cup of coffee in seconds.
Fontaine Futuristics, saving my marriage and yours.
What's the matter, Mary? You look like you could use a before you know it, you'll be as right as rain. Remember, a smart splicer is a happy splicer.
You! Come! Always make yourself be a star! What do you want?
Who moved my glasses? Hello?
Our detractors are in. And some... Skin! Get ready to transcend! Business before pleasure!
If Sally's not your daughter, what's she to you? Why risk life and limb?
It's part of the job.
You owe me no explanation.
She's just another orphan. After Fontaine went down, City was lousy with him.
And?
I don't know. You have a reason for every stupid thing you've ever done? She started showing up, looking peaked. Fool me to feed the brat. Should have known she would never leave.
How did you lose her?
It's none of your business.
Someone wants to keep people out of that.
Something about you doesn't sit right.
Yes?
Wouldn't peg you as the rapture type. Not even a little.
If you mean I have no interest in joining the Andrew Ryan book club, you'd be right. Just another set of fanatics with a different set of books.
I gamble.
What?
You asked me how I lost Sally. I gamble. Took her somewhere a kid's got no business being. I was winning. In a place like that, you don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are. But the million-dollar question is, what's she to you?
I have an interest in reuniting you with her. Isn't that reason enough?
Let's hope Cohen was on the level when he said this is where we'd find Sally.
I can only imagine what they would do with a child in a place like this.
Cohen's halfway to Splicetown. Probably thought putting a child in prison would be high art.
The sooner we find her, the better.
Come on out of there! Hopper's got all sorts of plans for you. Now you come out.
Sally!
Take your medicine.
Do it!
Sally! Come out of there!
I can't see her.
What are you doing?
This is a schematic for the venting system. It shows there are more vents like this one in electronics, the bistro, returns, the book department, and the appliance show floor.
So?
If she's in there, there are only 6 vents she can come out of. Now there are 5. All these vents are connected to the central heating unit. If we close them off and turn the heat up, she'll be forced out through the central exhaust. The only exit.
You want to burn her alive?
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Look, either we find her, or one of those splicers will.
All right. Where are the other vents?
Up ahead. All yours.
Come on, love. Oh, Mickey just wants... to give you a little squeeze.
Look, there.
You don't want to disappoint your old uncle now, do you?
You come out of there! Ain't no fair keeping that tasty atom locked up in your stomach. Ain't no fair.
Quiet, you yegg. She comes out for the
Mr. DeWitt, you're hurt. Mr. DeWitt, here.
That'll do.
I'll see what else I can find. Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt!
character anymore. That's all.
There's another vent.
But I don't think it shows.
What you doing here? This is my house. It's my own home. My own home!
Vent over there. down. Where to now?
Really? Well, that's a weight off my shoulders.
Remember, Mary, doubting the council only emboldens the bandits.
Bienvenido a la Moranito. Muchas gracias, señor.
6 times a week. 12 on Fridays. Oh, sorry, honey. I have been in the weeds this entire shift.
Won't have any horse. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You must think I'm an imbecile. I hear you. I've had it with this insolent behavior.
What am I to you?
Do it.
There.
Stop!
All I could think was there are millions of bacteria in each drop of saliva. Did he brush his teeth? What if he touched a doorknob and then put his fingers to his lips? I waited weeks for that kiss. And ruined.
There.
Sure thing. Halfway there. What is that thing in there?
It's a radar range. Never could figure out if the thing's designed to cook a turkey or a splicer.
Damn door's got a key code lock. No way to get in without knowing
Do
what
it.
it is.
In the light of reason.
Show me what you're capable of!
15 years now. I guess worse. I want to get back to reenacting.
Bienvenido a la Moranito. Muchas gracias, señor.
What'd you say?
Mr. DeWitt, get up! Mr. DeWitt!
Switch. Bang, pow. She's back.
Remember that code lock door back in the bistro? Might find something useful in there. Maybe we should find our way back.
oven of the future, huh? Yeah, the kid got hold of that damn radar range last night. Started trying it out on everything. Apples, marshmallows, spoons. Had himself a fine time until our Pekingese stepped in the way. And for some reason, I'm the one in touch with the wife. Well, I locked the damn thing up. Oh, so don't forget the code. It's 3958.
Do it.
Done. It's not working. Where is she?
Come on.
That one. Now!
On it. Okay, next one.
Open it.
You bet.
Think you can crack this one open?
Okay.
Oh, isn't everything just wonderful?
There you go.
The food, the band, even your parents.
What exactly were they trying to keep out?
Something worse than that.
Really?
What could that be?
You mean it?
You'll know it when you see it.
I don't know if she was dangerous.
Next time, I'll be sure to ask.
That holds Rapture together. Really? You betcha. Ryan Industries has seen to it that their bread to be as happy as clams while they do the work that keeps us safe from the bandits and terrorists. We all need Adam, and we all...
Is that attitude I hear?
Nothing but right for this town since Frank Fine.
Why can't Franklin read quietly in a corner like I did as a child? Careless. Not a single thought to where an accident might leave us. Well, Dr. Wortham prescribed a plasmid. A mother's little helper to keep me sharp. I've had my misgivings, but I let my guard down for a second. That boy may get himself killed.
Dane died.
Isn't a game!
Friendliness equals success.
That's how I tried with you.
Do it. Now.
Okay! I've got ammo!
There!
Sure thing.
Do it now.
All right.
Say, Betty, seems like you're carrying a little of that baby weight.
Hey, I know you're there. You've been using me this entire time. I deserve better.
Do it, ammo! I'll try to keep you stopped.
Don't make me do this!
You need this!
Elizabeth?
Okay.
Go ahead.
On it. There should be one more.
Visit the Defense Pavilion in Fort Frolic and start building your castle today.
Hear that?
Sally? Sally, it's me, Booker. Now, you come out now. Sally? Dear, do you hear me? It's me, Booker. Now listen, dear. You come out right now!
Mr. DeWitt, she's not coming. Now let's get the rest of these vents sealed. It's the only way. That's the last one.
Where's the exhaust?
In the toy department.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. No refund, no return.
Need some help with this.
Child's play.
We scientifically boosted our harvests, so a single banana
It's done.
can feed a family of 4. You'll see what we mean at the farmer's market in Dionysus Park, because bigger is better.
Do it. Now.
Sure thing.
All I done?
Don't you talk back to me! You're dead to me!
Go ahead.
Okay.
Do it. Now.
There you go.
locked from the other side. How the hell are...
Look. I think I can squeeze through. Give me a boost.
I heard the little rat scurrying this way.
What's taking so long?
I can't get this.
Come on!
Just give me a second.
I never realized how many folks be watching me. Still gotta do what you
You to grow! Cut it away like a tumor!
Do it!
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work,
You don't seem any worse for wear.
Speak for yourself.
never mind your own needs, they say. Think of the needs of others. How many catastrophes were launched with the word, think of yourself? It's the king and country crowd who light the torch of destruction. This ancient lie which has chained humanity to an endless cycle of guilt and failure.
Elizabeth!
All right, let me go check the exhaust vent. No sign of her. Looks like we'll need to turn up the thermostat if we're gonna flush her out. It's over that way. Thermostat's right there. Turn the heat up.
I'm not going to burn her.
It's the only way to bring her to us. If you won't do it, I will. Just give me the word.
Turn it up.
What?
Turn the goddamn thermostat up.
Do you hear that? We need to get back to the exhaust before we lose the girl again.
Sally! Sally, come out! It isn't working. It isn't working. Turn it off.
If we turn it off, it's not gonna work.
We have to turn it off. We are hurting her. Sally! Sally? Sally, it's Booker. It's me. Sally, come on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Sally! Come out here right now! Sally. No.
Booker!
Looking for more! DeWitt, catch!
That'll do.
That's it! Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt!
Go ahead.
You bet.
Elizabeth!
On it!
Vengeance is mine, saith the prophet.
Take it!
Great.
Mr. DeWitt, the girl!
Do it now.
On it.
Sally!
Mr. DeWitt!
It's okay, Sally.
Is she?
Look at Sarah. She's come to see you. We're going home. Do you want to go home?
Don't, please, don't. I'm here. I just want to take you home. I just want you. You're back. You're back.
You're hurting her.
She's got to come with me.
She's not your child.
She is mine.
Let her go. Let her go.
She's mine.
The air is closing.
Shut it down. Shut down the machine.
You've got to pull her through.
Shut down the machine.
No, she's not through.
Shut it down.
No, no.
I remember all of it. That poor child.
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
No.
I wasn't.
No.
Yet you had to have me, didn't you?
No, this isn't right.
And when the guilt was too much.
You turned to us to solve your problem.
To provide a place to go where you might forget.
Where there never was an Anna in the first place.
Comstock was never one to own up to his errors, was he, brother?
Never comfortable with the choices he made.
Always seeking someone else's life to claim as his own.
Elizabeth. Child. I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.